Wine World, Cellar Town, excellent. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, I'm Seth.
I'm Christine.
And I'm Rich. Welcome to our 7th episode of Wine World Happy Hour, Cantiga Wineworks.
We've been working really hard to get your wine club shipment ready, and we're really excited for it. So have a look at a preview of what's going to be in the shipment.
So here's our lineup this quarter for our wine club shipment. We've got our 2016 Semillon, and then we've got a brand new release of our Barbera. We've been looking forward to this. It's a 2016 Barbera from the Wilderotter Vineyard. And then we thought we'd throw in a sneak preview of our next Estate Grenache, which is our 2017 vintage, also tasting wonderful.
So you might have noticed that the Semillon bottle's half empty.
Oh, I would call that half full.
Rich, always so optimistic.
Anyway, the reason being, we're having a little taste in preparation for talking about the Semillon today. So as we promised last time, we are starting a 3-episode series on wine and food pairings, specifically focusing on the shipment wines. And so the first one that we're going to be focusing on today is the Semillon. So what sorts of things go with Semillon, you guys?
First thing I think of is fish. So any kind of fish, shellfish.
Shellfish too, yeah.
Your white meats.
It's our go-to definitely for seafood. It's also really good, if you're not a fish fan, it's really good with poultry, turkey, chicken, and Cornish game hen. Even pork, depending on the preparation.
Like carnitas tacos.
Yeah,
so the Semillon actually can take a lot of heat because of the acidity behind it. So you can throw it with the salsas that you would with carnitas tacos.
Always really nice with a veggie stir fry as well. So anything veggies, you can do a stir fried kale. You can think of your traditional stir fry with the snow peas and the bell peppers and onions. Really nice with that as well for those of you that lean more towards veggies.
And actually I love it with dark leafy greens like collards, for example. Really good.
And don't forget, the most important vegetable with the Semillon is the tomato.
Tomatoes, absolutely. And I was going to come to that, tomato-based dishes. Because the acidity is so great in the Semillon, it balances really nicely with tomatoes, which also have a high acidity. One of our favorite summer dishes that we like pairing with this is like chilled tomato-based Spanish soups, for example, gazpacho or salmorejo.
Which I believe you have a recipe on the website for that as well.
I think you're right about
that. For both, or
yes.
just the Semillon, definitely.
Yeah. In another month or two when the tomatoes start coming in, that's really the prime time to do those things. So some general rules of thumb when you're looking at seasonings that are wine friendly. Your garlic and onions are always a really good base. Thyme, for an herb, thyme is a very wine-friendly seasoning. Specifically for the Semillon, we talked a little bit about how it can hold up to heat. So you can bring in your serrano or jalapeno peppers with this, which ties in really well to Mexican cuisine, but also Asian cuisines. I was also going to mention cumin. Cumin is something that goes really nicely with Semillon. And if you're not a heat fan, paprika is a pepper that's a little bit milder but very flavorful, excellent with the Semillon. And so you can really venture into some world cuisines. Seth, do you want to say something about?
Yeah, Thai food. I absolutely love this with Thai food. It holds up to the coconut curries and the lemongrass and those beautiful spices that are very mellow. And again, with the heat, if you like it heat with the Thai food, then you can always go hotter with it. And the Semillon is absolutely lovely with it.
Yes.
We mentioned earlier the shellfish. So take shellfish one step further, surf and turf. How can you put a white wine with surf and turf? This Semillon's amazing, even with a filet mignon and something as rich as a lobster. It holds up, and we've done that many times.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Another dish we love to have with Semillon is poke. If you're not familiar with that, it's a Hawaiian dish with a strong Japanese heritage. Today we're actually going to show you how to make poke, and we're going to make it with ahi tuna. So shall we venture into the kitchen and show everybody the ingredients?
Sounds good to me.
So here we have some beautiful sushi grade ahi tuna. Now remember, this is raw fish, so we have to be careful when handling it. If you live near a fresh fish market, that's really the ideal place to get sushi grade fish. Otherwise, what we usually do being inland is we get our sushi grade ahi frozen. It's good to thaw it very carefully in the fridge. And what I often do actually is I'll cube it when it's actually still a little bit icy. So then I know that I'm being really safe in my handling and I'm not temperature abusing it. So this is cut into roughly 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch cubes, which is the size that I like for poke. I'm going to be mixing it with a sauce that I've pre-made up for this, for ease of showing you this, but it basically contains tamari. You can use, we like the low sodium. You can use soy sauce if you prefer. We have sesame oil and a little bit of Chinese hot sauce. You could use sriracha as well. The proportions are roughly for a pound of ahi, you can do 4 tablespoons of your tamari or soy sauce, 2 teaspoons, pardon me, of sesame oil, and about a teaspoon of the chili garlic sauce, depending on the level of heat that you like. So I am going to take the ahi here, combine it with the sauce. This looks like a lot of fish, but I'm making a triple recipe because we are going to enjoy it for dinner afterwards. So you can toss it with the sauce and mix it with some other ingredients. Here we have, my proportion is 2 cups of green onion, but for a 1 pound recipe you can do about half of this. So that's going to mix in with it, and I also have diced cucumber as well. You can use this as a garnish or mix it right in with the fish, which is what I prefer. So to serve your poke, you can do a poke bowl, which is traditional. You would start with making a bed of rice or greens or a combination of them. We have some sushi rice here, and my personal favorite actually is to do brown rice. It has a bit of a nice chewier texture. Put a good serving of poke on top of that, and then it gets really fun. You could garnish it with so many different things. Here we have diced avocado. You could do radish. We have daikon in this case, and of course the steamed edamame over here. And then we have our roasted seaweed or nori. We're also going to put a little bit of pickled ginger on top. Some other toppings that work well are toasted sesame seeds and some fish roe such as masago or tobiko. And don't forget your semillon. Julia Child would approve. 1 for the sauce, 1 for the cook.
So today we don't have our mousing cat Tika with us, so we decided not to do the mousing, sorry about that, but we're just going to enjoy those amazing poke bowls with our semillon that we opened earlier today.
And stay tuned for next week because we're going to do some really fun pairings with our Barbera.
And meanwhile, we hope you guys enjoy your wine club shipment, and even more, enjoy cooking some amazing food with those wines and just experiment in the kitchen and have fun with it. That's what we have time for right now. So, bon appetit, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.